Mosbacher Morris, and I'm the founder and CEO of To The Market. While I was at Columbia Business School as well, doing my MBA, I was studying the largest economies in the developing world and was frankly very surprised to learn that retail manufacturing is actually the second largest economy in the developing world. So the production of things like apparel, accessories, home goods, things that we touch, we wear, we engage with every single day. And yet, despite the fact that this industry is a $2 trillion industry on an annual basis, it is a wildly broken industry. The first thing I learned is that it is an analog industry. Companies use email, WhatsApp, Excel spreadsheets to do purchase orders, track production. And what that does is it creates extraordinary opacity in supply chains, meaning companies really struggle to understand what their factory is doing, how they're operating, and whether that process is compliant. That opacity then allows for bad behavior in supply chains, meaning you have things like modern day slavery, and you have really heavy footprints on the environment. So it's not a surprise then that this industry, so folks who are in the business of sourcing and manufacturing, whether it's a brand, a retailer, or a corporation seeking things like uniforms, office supplies, hospitality items, is under tremendous pressure. And that pressure is coming from multiple places, from consumers like us, from investors, and perhaps most aggressively from regulation. And the regulation is not just around sustainability, which is what we often think of first. It's actually very much so also on social compliance, meaning the way in which people treat other people. And it's creating extraordinary risk for businesses who do not understand what the footprint of their supply chain looks like. We are helping to solve that challenge by building To The Market as a supply chain solution to do three primary things: to help companies vet and monitor their factories, to help them digitally procure through those factories, and to help give them data on the footprint of the production that is happening at those factories. So first feature set is around vetting and monitoring factories across social compliance, business performance, and sustainability, all risk contributing factors. Second feature set is digitizing the things like sales orders, purchase orders, line sheets, production tracking. These are things that are currently offline. We're bringing them on platform. Third feature set is around reporting. Companies are needing to report to, if they're public, to the street, if they're private, often to their investors, and certainly to regulators. And they need data to report. We are helping generate that information to allow these clients to, in fact, be compliant. We went to market initially by finding the best ethical and sustainable suppliers around the world, bringing them on our platform, vetting and monitoring them, and then having clients source through them, paying us a margin on the cost of those goods. We've had great success in that initial business line, and we're now expanding the way in which our platform is utilized to actually launch a SaaS feature in addition to our transaction-based revenue, whereby existing clients and even new clients can onboard their factories to be vetted and monitored by our software. We've had 2 acquisition attempts to date, which was hugely helpful for us to understand how people perceived the value of the business, but we have multiple personas that we think would be of interest in an acquisition, and have assembled a fantastic team of folks, whether they have been operators themselves, or they've been in PE VC-backed businesses, or they've been a part of businesses on the early stage that then ended up IPOing. Our investors typically have a lens around supply chain, around retail technology, or around sustainability. And we're closing a $7.5 million round where we have just less than $1 million left, and would be very interested in talking with any of you about that. Thank you.